Electric mobility service providers in Kenya are racing against time to install electric charging infrastructure around the country as demand for electric vehicles experience a sharp rise. These vehicles rely heavily on a complex system of charging infrastructure to remain mobile. On this episode of Tech One, we focus on the technology powering a typical electric charging station. Take a look.
The Energy and Petroleum Regulatory Authority in May of 2023 approved Kenya Power's request for a separate tariff for electric vehicles that will allow owners to purchase power at discounted prices in a bid to reduce charging costs and encourage investments in the electric vehicle space.
They are compatible for this tariff, most especially when we talk about the commercial charging infrastructure, these heavy charging networks, because you're going to have a lot of traffic coming in to charge your vehicles.
This facility is only made possible using special charging devices or stations that can dispense electricity while billing the user.
One key thing we've noticed is people are interested in electric vehicles, but they're not sure if there's a robust charging network to support their EVs. But now they are seeing that the network is there.
We visit an EV charging station provider where we learn of how charging infrastructure works. This station comes with alternative current AC charging, also known as level 1 or level 2. In this system, an in-car inverter converts AC to direct current, DC, which then charges the battery and either level 1 or level 2, which is at 240 volts. There is also DC charging, also known as level 3 or direct current fast charging, DCFC. This system bypasses the in-car inverter and delivers DC power directly to the battery, allowing for faster charging times. The charging process itself is managed by a combination of hardware and software. The hardware includes the charging station, which is connected to the power grid, and the vehicle's onboard charger, which converts AC power from the grid into DC power that can be stored in the battery. The software includes communication protocols that allows the vehicle and the charging station to communicate with each other, as well as payment systems that allows the driver to pay for their charging sessions.
You need to consume certain amount of energy for you to now affect the mobility tariff. And that amount of energy, you get that from home charging. But even if you're going to use domestic charging, if you compare it to using an ICE buying fuel, it's still 60% cheaper.
Currently, any person intending to install a public charging system shall be required to apply for an electricity retail supply license from IPRA beforehand.
You need to apply for the tariff so that it's being affected. So a day you use 16 shillings, at night you charge with 8 shillings. So it applies most especially on the commercial side of EV charging. But for the home side of EV charging, that will be different because it's only you using the charger. So that's domestic. You'll end up using the domestic case instead of the e-mobility tariff in that case.
IPRA says it will keep a national online database of all the public charging stations through electricity distribution companies. Alanaoko, Tech One.